All right, let's talk about the snatch warm-up. This is the warm-up that you'd like to use before any type of snatching. So whether that be power snatch, full snatch, this is the foundation barbell warm-up here. So it's a complex. We're gonna go through some different movements, 5 reps each. And again, it's a great one to use before any type of snatching or even overhead squatting, all right? And so the first things first here is you're gonna get your snatch grip on the bar. If you don't know where that is, a great way to start is you'll grab your barbell. You're gonna have the bar in the crease of your hips. You can bring one leg up, and you wanna make sure your arms are fully straight at this point. So I'm gonna get my hands set in their grip. So you notice my elbows are still locked out at that point. You can also bend at the hips and your arms should be straight. Okay, so once you get your grip figured out, you can choose to go with a hook grip during your warm-up, and I recommend if you're learning the hook grip, this is the best time to do it. With an empty barbell, it's gonna get you a little bit more comfortable with the hook grip, so when you do start adding weight, you'll be better off. So either way, first movement that we're gonna start with is a snatch grip RDL. So we're keeping the bar on the body, engaging those lats, squeezing the shoulder blades, slight bend in the knees here. We're gonna push the hips back. I'm just ending up below the knees. We'll get 5 reps here. Squeezing the butt at the top. After we get that, we're gonna go into a snatch grip high pull. So slight bend in the knees. I'm gonna drive through my legs just a little bit here. I'm keeping my chest up, my torso vertical. I'm not leaning over and then throwing my hips into it. I'm just driving a little bit through the legs. That bar is just gonna float up. Keeping the bar close to the body. I don't want the bar coming out and away from the body. So I'm always trying to direct that bar up in a straight line path. From there, we're gonna go snatch, or muscle snatch. So slight bend in the knees. I'm gonna drive through the legs just slightly. Pull, punch. So high pull, punch. 5 reps here. 5th one. After the 5th one, I'm gonna come down to the shoulders. Because what I'm gonna do next, some snatch grip, push press. So really what this is focusing in on here is a good lockout with the elbows, getting that bar overhead, good position here. And we're gonna stay nice and tall. So it's a push press, just a slight bend in the knees, stay back in the heels, chest stays up tall, dip, drive, good lockout. Come back down. And 4. From here, we're gonna stay in the overhead. We're gonna do some overhead squats. So elbows locked out, armpits open, pull the bar apart. As we go down, we wanna press this bar into the ceiling. Keep the shoulder blades tight, drive the knees out, vertical torso, butt back, in the heels, active shoulders, that's the key. After we get 5, we can bring the bar back in front, and then we're gonna finish with some snatch grip, snatch deadlifts. So slight bend in the knee, we're gonna push the butt back. As soon as we pass the knees, now we can bend the knees a little bit, and we're just ending at mid-shin as if we had weight on the bar. Boom, hips extended at the top. Then we can set the bar down after that. So if you noticed, as I was coming from the bottom position, I'm not coming out and around the knees. I'm pushing the knees back, getting the body out of the way, allowing that bar to travel in a nice straight line. So that right there is your snatch complex that you would use before any type of snatching. It's the foundation complex to get you prepped for what you're actually gonna do within that snatch focused session. So whether you're doing power snatches, full snatches, overhead squats, the next part of your warm-up is obviously gonna be geared towards that. But I'd use that complex right there just as a foundation to cover the general side of things, get you ready to rock and roll, and go ham with your snatch session.